Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone, and welcome once again to Viewpoint. It is your favorite platform for what's happening in and around your island, your country, your state. Yeah, every 12 o'clock, it's time for you to, entertain your favorite three-letter word. Yeah, that's when you get really hungry, right? And you want to eat. Yeah. But while eating, you're sharing your time with what's happening in our neck of the woods. For those of you on the live stream, special good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for joining us, and those who are following on Facebook as well, and also on PJD2 1300 AM as well as 102.7 FM. Yes, we're all around. Daddy Shows is here with me. It's carnival time, so I guess at this time of the year you'll get to hear about some of the talent that we have on St.Maarten, because they are often featured even for carnival or for the calypso or whatever, but you'll get to hear that part of the talented people that is in our country. So Daddy Shoes is here with me, and he's going to share some of his music with you today. So that is what today's program is reserved for, to share some carnival music with you and at the same time put you in the carnival spirit. Good afternoon to you, Daddy Shoes. You are from the St.Maarten Vibration Band. Good afternoon.
Yes, greetings to you, Mr. Wendell Moore. Greetings to St.Maarten, the Caribbean, also around the world, globally. Greetings to everybody. First of all, Wendell Moore, I would like to say thank you very much for having me here on PJD2, one of the best radio stations in the Caribbean. Bigging up all the staff, PJD2 is an awesome radio network. And yes, this is St.Maarten Vibration Band. It's a band, but everybody knows me from way back as a keyboardist, vocalist, especially with programming rhythm box since around the 1990s. All right, I started off programming rhythm box. Basically, that's my really thing with programming beats from since I was around 6 years old. Then I started improvising on top of the keyboard, so I'm a keyboardist also too. But I create hip-hop, dancehall, reggae, R&B, zouk, compa, merengue, bachata, soca, everything down the line. Not bragging about myself, but it's not really about me. It's about the band. We do have a band, but basically on my sites, with my website, you'll see, not on my site, my medias, you'll see me doing basically most of the posting.
Okay.
St.Maarten Vibration Band, yes, we have been existing for quite some time. It's a band, yes. We do have two vocalists. I am one of the vocalists. As I said, I'm a keyboardist, rhythm box programmer, one of the vocalists, songwriter, musical arranger. But we have two vocalists. We have a drummer, and basically you're gonna see the band coming piece by piece.
Okay.
So we just want to bring out some songs what we actually did for Carnival 2025. We are basically busy. We don't have 10 songs for 2026. But we're just basically trying to see if we could get a finance to bring that out. So what I have here today is just the songs what we have for 2025.
Okay. Obviously,
yes.
You're gonna have one that you think is a favorite that's gonna really grab on to people. So
yes.
You may have 10, but
right.
all 10
Correct.
ain't gonna have the same leverage.
Correct.
So I hope the one that we take is the one that you pick to really get people in the move.
Well, I'm gonna.
Oh, you like all of them?
Well, they can just play. It depends on the time. They could just play maybe at least 1 minute of each, just to get the people in a little taste of the variety. But the one that everybody say that they really like, for basically it was done 2025, but the song that is still fresh is one called Water. That one is the one that everybody really likes, and the other one is called Bend Back, and then we have a PBM Party Mix Part 2. All right, those are the three that basically I'm just gonna see if I could get it released for today, and then we can talk about the rest for later.
How do you manage? I just want to ask a quick question about
Correct.
the industry, how it changed so much now. No one is looking for CDs, no one is looking for vinyl. When you create your music, are you able to get them online to make them available to people?
Well, the best thing right now, being honest with you, technology has gone to a way hype. Okay. And you got to be very, very creative, because even though when you're coming out with, let's say, for instance, CDs don't sell like no more. The USB, okay, that people is trying to make music with, basically to, that is a standard. Being honest with you, if you have true supporters, they will buy from you.
Okay. But
right?
then how do you sell it?
So, well, what happens in the order of selling, you have to have a good organization, your music basically have to be copyrighted too, because everything is a copy and paste, and then they have a lot of people that just go and steal. Yes, they just go and take your music, and then they would maybe, for instance, not against the DJs, but what it does do with a lot of DJs, they have a lot of things that is called like ad libs, or they would steams. They would get somebody live music, and then they would bring down the vocal cards, especially if they catch the track from the recording studio. They will bring down the vocal cards, and then they will just carry that up and then say, hey, this ain't sound good enough, but it will sound good. And then they go and sell it and paste it and paste it and paste it. So you have to protect with copyrights, with your record labeling or whatsoever. But in order for that to happen, like I say, you have to have your music out there. What I does...
Yeah, getting it out there again.
Yes.
How do you use DJs too as well?
Well, it's trying to get the DJs. I'm trying to get a lot of DJs here in St.Maarten, but basically, most of my stuff I just do with media. For my media, if I can give some of the information, my media information is my media information is IG. That's Shoes St.Maarten Vibration Band. That's IG SHOES SXMVIBRATION, and TikTok, which is SYLVIASIMMON 362. Also YouTube, I'm using the same thing as Sylvia Simon. Why are you using that name, Wendell? My mother's still alive. You know, my father just passed away last year. YouTube is also SYLVIASIMMON, and Facebook is WILFRIEDSIMMON, but the background logo go say St.Maarten Vibration Band. So I post
that's what you use to get your music.
That's what I doing to like get the people in the vibe, in vibes, and also just in case they want to get the songs what we did for Carnival 2025 and 2024, you know, they could WhatsApp text this number +1721 58 841 82. All right. This is St.Maarten Vibration Band.
588-4182.
Yes, if you want St.Maarten Vibration Band music, again, to WhatsApp to get a music, you can just WhatsApp text +1721 58 841 82.
All right, let me see what we should have something in our system here of what Shoes Daddy Shoes produce. So let's give a listening audience an opportunity to hear what Daddy Shoes has to offer. Joanne, can I get yeah. All right. Yes, folks. This is a little taste of what Daddy Shoes is producing. He's been around for some time. Let's take a listen.
St.Maarten, the cloud here in the world. It's Carnival in St.Maarten. It's time to drink your water. It's Mars, baby. Blazing. Gonna massive. It's St.Maarten. Around the Caribbean. Make sure drink your water for Carnival and Juve morning. Blazing. For the people start to jump up in the burning sun. Man and woman get ready to get your groove on. Morning, afternoon, and night, the heat is on. Just like vibration band, with your music and plenty rhythm. Are you ready to jumping up in Carnival parade? Make sure you drink your water, do not get dehydrated. Are you ready to jumping up in Carnival parade? Make sure you drink your water, do not get dehydrated. Water, we want some water. Better some water, we want some water. From the sun, walk up to the left side, yeah, shake it off, walk up to the right side, yeah, shake it off, no dump, go down, dump from the sun, just dump, go down, dump from the sun, just dump, go down, dump from the sun. Now wind up really slowly, sexy ladies, are you ready? Burner, wind up your waist. St.Maarten Carnival parade, Juve man, all them sexy ladies and them group boys them. Make sure you drink plenty water, blazing. All them ladies in the Juve, put your hands up in the air. Bend right over, baby, cock back away. Spin around, touch it wrong, but please do not fall down. Drink plenty water and boil up the session. Are you ready for jumping up in Carnival parade? Make sure you drink your water, do not get dehydrated. Are you ready for jumping up in Carnival parade? Make sure you drink your water, just drink your water, water. We want some water. With some water, we want some water. From the sun, walk up to the left side, yeah, shake it off. Walk up to the right side, yeah, shake it off. Now dump, go down, dump from the sun. Just dump, go down, just dump from the sun. Just dump, go down, just dump from the sun. Now wind up real slowly, sexy ladies, are you ready? It's Mars. Get from that beat, St.Maarten Vibration Band. back so. Let me see you, let me see you. All the ladies, let me see you, let me see you. Bend up, bend up, bend up, bend up over. Blaze the fire. Oh my gosh. Hey, hey, hey. All the sexy ladies. You want rhythm? You want showtime? It's mass again. Lick it in. Them ladies, them say they want a rhythm. To walk up the race and let loose and boiling. To walk up on and on and on. Watch them sexy girls, them wine. They want to just show off what they can do. With plenty of action, this is just for you. To walk up on and on and on. What the ladies say, give me rhythm, walk it up. Let me see you bend right over, skin your bumper, roll back over. Round and round, round and round, round and round, round and round. Show your body, roll back, baby. Let me see you do a crazy. Round and round, round and round, round and round, round and round. Bend down low, push back so. Bend down low, push back so. Shake up your boom boom left to right.
All right, that sounded a little bit like you have a mix there.
Well,
That's still water?
Well, it's not a mix. It's the way how they just transfer the music together. But it's just water. Then you have the other song. That was the first song called Water. Then the other song had called Bend Back. You know, just the way how they put it in. But it's like a mix how they run it together.
Because at a given point, I'm hearing a certain type of
Style.
not just style, but lyrics.
Lyrics, all
about
right.
the water,
Correct,
and then all of a
correct.
sudden, that
It
just disappears.
It disappears. Correct.
All right, so you've been are you submitting any of these for Road March, or you not
No, well,
part of the competition?
I'm not really into no competition.
Okay.
Because everything was a kind of I wouldn't say late. I have been preparing since since Jesus Christ was born. But things doesn't work out always how you plan it. But these are songs, as I said, for Carnival
But
2024.
you just want it out there.
Sorry.
You just
just
want,
want it out there. You
just
see,
want people to know.
because you see what happened. I'm gonna be very honest with you. It's not downgrading any DJs, not downgrading any radio stations. We have to go back to promoting and pushing our locals to the fullest. Not only with music, with everything we do. Because if we don't do that, how are we going to get recognized? I'm giving a good example. Just like, for instance, with the Booyah music right now, they are pushing the Booyah music to the fullest. But we all know the Booyah music from way back to now is a little different. No offense. But the lyrical content in the way how they're doing the Booyah music now, you're not hearing a different structure with card structure and musical. Everything is like a copy and paste. And
but
chanting.
the Booyah music is not like a Dominica
No, it's
identity.
not like the way how it used to be. I mean, like, everybody can have a different ways. Everybody like the voice, but basically, I am a rhythm box freak, as you would say. I know what is chanting and I know what is cards and musical and this thing since 1990. You understand? So I'm saying it's good to have a chant, but you gotta listen to the lyrical content too, because some of the lyrical content is maybe dirty flex, but I call Mr. Dirty myself, but there's ways of getting on still dirty in the right way, because the lyrical content, you gotta be careful what they're saying. So when they're saying certain things to a certain level, you're going out there, it could cause more violence, it could cause more vulgarness than ever. And then they gotta put a little card structure into the thing, because everything now is like a chant, copy paste. It's not against the Booyah music. Booyah music is good. It's like all different type of variety of music is good. Drawing a reference, like you have a Ruba, you have Booyah, they keep to their strategy. You got St.Maarten, they keep to their kind of music.
I was about to ask you if the guy Daddy Friday, he's passed now, right?
Daddy Friday, I think it was in 1995 or 2005, something like that.
Did he have an influence on you?
Well, being honest with you, you hear the name that you called me just now there, Daddy Shoes. Let me explain you where that came from. As you all know, or who don't know, I used to play with the band Heart Attack years back. Okay, when Fredo had a little, I wouldn't say problem, but Fredo, when he had little problems or he had thing, which Fredo is still with Heart Attack, basically in the US Virgin Islands. When Fredo had left, I had joined Heart Attack. That time they had a song called Banana Way. And King Tempo at that time had do the song, and I was just a rhythm box programmer. I had do 3 CDs with Heart Attack back then. I think that was from 1996 or something like that with Banana Way. And then they had Push Your Bottom In, program the rhythm box. But I actually had made 3 CDs for the group Heart Attack when I was playing with a band out of a drum machine only. That time the drum machines used to have bass, guitar, and all them things inside of it. So going back to the question what you say with Daddy Friday was the real McCoy for the soca music and the jam back music. As St.Maarten was basically our traditional style of music was really soca. Alright, then you're having the great explosion what really brought in the Booyah music in St.Maarten, and then My cousin Bigfoot from No Limit brand, he kind of bringing the SK style. So with Jam Band now, Daddy Friday was an inspiration for me too. All right, and the reason why they call me that nickname, I got that nickname from I'm not gonna say who, but they call me Shoes, is because the fellow who used to arrange the music from Jam Band, he died after Daddy Friday. Nicholas Friday died. His name was Ambrose Skimmett Boots. Okay. I think he was from Stacia. He had get in a trailer truck had crushed him. Okay. He used to blow the saxophone and program the rhythm box also. And I believe that Daddy Friday was actually from Antigua. So I think that's the whole
move to the Virgin Islands.
Move to the Virgin Islands. Yes. And then the next thing, to not bragging, to the great Mussington brothers.
I mean not bragging, man. You have a wealth of information here that a lot of people can identify with.
Well, thank you very much.
Because they remember much of what you're saying in the past.
Correct. Thank you very much. And then you had a great Mussington brothers too. I don't want to go there yet. Let me keep to St.Maarten style. Then you have you had good bands, which they are still good bands, but you just don't see them like before. You have Youth Waves. You have the Youth Waves, the Mighty Part, the Great Part 2. You have the Enough Respect Band, Explosion Band. You have Impact Band. Then you have great musicians, musical artists. Okay, King James, and then you have also to Versatile. You have DJ Kimby. All of these is good DJs. You have DJ Pali. You have DJ Vibes. You have going down to the DJs too, and PJD too. You have like User Host, Wendell Moore. You from way back when Dick Miller was back then too. You know, you have Joanne Lewis. You have the awesome Dido. You have Lady Grace. You have Coochie. You have Billy D. All of them from back then. You know. All of these is great musicians. Now going back to the Mussington brothers, when the Dexter Mussingtons, everybody know who the Mussington brothers was, and they was honored by the mighty king. I think it was Sparrow. If everybody can remember Sparrow, and Dexter was the idol. Then you had Not Song International from Angola. You had the Mussington brothers, and Mussington brothers was a heavy level. But everybody used to be calling me Dexter with programming and rhythm box and everything. But
so
the Mussington brothers is a big
that
band.
was your specialty.
Programming rhythm box first.
Yeah.
Really.
Which is like beats, right?
Creating beats, yes.
Yeah.
I'm still into it, yes. Still into that, yes.
Not a lot of people could understand that, but you got some people who live and survive off of just beats.
Yes. It's a very serious thing, because you see what happen when you have a creativity inside of you. Example, they have something called fusion. You know what's fusion? It's like a mixture, okay? And there's strategies of when you have a certain particular type of beat, okay? And people does not even know that, or maybe who knows that even to a drum have notes. A simple drum, snare, they have notes. Everything has notes inside of it.
Yeah.
But
so when there's a note for when you're hitting the snare.
Yes, it's a note when you're hitting
What
the
about
snare.
the foot? What about the foot drum?
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. But you see, it's like, for instance, like with DBs. DBs means to say in depth. Okay, sometimes you could have a certain DB within a kick, and then you carry it down, you have more weight, and if you carry the kick, you're going to have more height. It all depends on mixing.
I mean, I don't understand everything you're saying, because
Correct,
I'm not into that kind of...
Who knows, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
So basically, that's how it is with beats, and then creating, like, maybe you would say you have they have all different variety of music. You would take, for instance, a Congo from a bachata, a merengue.
Yeah.
You take that, and then you take a soca cowbell, and then you take, for instance, you mix up everything together.
Even cowbell
exactly
has a note.
Yes, has a note.
Yeah, when it is strike and how it is strike.
Yes.
As well, give you a certain type of beat.
Give you a certain type of beat.
You've been in this thing long, man.
I have been in since I was around 7 years old, since I was young. If everybody can remember Mr. Ramon Wilson, is there where I started off from long time ago. They had a band named Damage. Double Deuce, what used to play with the Youth Waves band. I think he's in Holland too. It was him back then again with the Youth Waves when they had Who's the Leader. Remember those songs then back then? You had Who's the Leader. You had what's his name again? The great Timo. Remember those songs with strategies again? Vix is for cold, Vix is for calf. So if you understand that, you hear what it is, but you know it's for Vix and for cold. But the way how they bring out the lyricals now is much more rough.
Do people approach you for beats still?
Excuse me? Much people does not hear about me like before, but are still around, But
that's why I'm happy to give you an opportunity, man.
Correct.
Because this platform here is, no holds barred. It's not for one set of people. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Everybody
Thank
should
you very much.
have an opportunity to get their work and their talent on the show. You know.
Correct.
So
correct.
I'm sure pleased that I am able to bring you in, and as much as you know, much of your music may not be, I don't know, it might be on the road, but I mean, the work that you do is so much in the backside because it's beat.
Correct. Correct.
Who you hear about is the artist, the people
Right.
who are actually singing.
Right.
Those are what you hear about.
Correct.
But an important part of the whole package, the beats is part of it too.
Well, I would say it's a whole teamwork. It's a teamwork. Cause look, for instance, let me show you explain something. What makes a song sell is simple thing as this. The beat is very important, like what idols do. But I'm a keyboardist now. After a couple of years after programming rhythm box, I jump on the keyboards,
Okay.
playing by ear. All right, keyboardist. As I say, one of the vocalists, not the best vocalist, songwriter, musical arranger. But it starts out from the beat. When in time anybody hear a pan knocking, and that pan knocking in the right way, people must dance.
Yeah.
And music is like a vitamin, huh? To get you better too. But again, if you have a good beat and you have anybody that has a good vocal card to that beat and singing lyrics with a simple good a gimmick, a simple gimmick too can make your whole song sell.
Okay.
The lyrics could sound stupid, but for instance, the song saying put your flags in the air or clean your ear with a stick. A simple gimmick could make that particular song sell. Or it could be the beat alone making the whole song sell. The person could be singing bad lyrics and it's just the beat making the song sell. Or it could be just that the person have a bad beat and the lyrical content making the song sell. So it goes in a whole teamwork effort. You know?
All right. I could imagine that you would like to get something out of you being able to be here today.
Correct.
So I'm going to a break in a minute.
Right.
But I want to know, in your head, what would you like to happen as a result of getting your music out there? What
Well,
you want
what I
people
would
to
like,
buy
I
it?
wouldn't
What?
say, okay, everybody would know, as I would say, these songs that you're hearing here now, and like I say, the songs what you're going to hear now, whoever would like to get our songs from 2025, when I say our, everybody know who I am as a musician, but it's a band, all right? As I said, I'm not going to call out the name. I have two vocalists, I have a drummer, I'm the keyboardist. I'm not going to go further than that, you know. Step by step, you're going to see what is what.
Okay.
And then when they check the sites already again, with the sites on the pages that I have with the medias, they're going to see step by step. I also does graphical art. I also act like the mighty great Pabin that passed away.
Yeah.
You know, I does a lot of different things. But what I'm saying is not about me, about the music. As you said, what I would like to get heard. But
You'd like people to buy the music.
I would like people to buy the music, to hear the music, listen to the lyrical contents, listen to the beats. But I just vocal, the songs that you're hearing is just my vocal cards upon those tracks that I did. Alright? But the future is coming with variety of music and other vocal cards on top of them too.
Daddy Shoes is here with me, folks, for this session of Viewpoint. Let me take a break quickly. When we come back, we'll let you know how you can get his music, man. Daddy Shoes. We'll be right back.
Bend up over, blaze of fire. Oh my gosh, hey, all the sexy ladies. You want rhythm, you want showtime. It's mass again, lick it in. Them ladies them say they want a rhythm to walk up the race and let loose and boiling. To walk up on and on and on. Watch them sexy girls them wine. They want to just show off what they can do. With plenty of action, this is just for you to walk on and on and on. What the ladies say, Kiwi, reading, walk it up. Let me see you bend right over, skin your bumper, roll back over. Round and round, round and round, round and round, round and round. Show your body, roll back, baby. Let me see you do a crazy. Round and round, round and round, round and round, round and round. Bend down low, push back so. Bend down low, push back so. Shake up your boom boom left to right, pass in the air now day and night. Bend down low, push back so. Better shake y'all. Roll it up, stroke it back, stroke it back. Hey, it's mass again. Same on the vibration, sweet music and rhythm in your brain. Yeah, this, they just want to come and take it easy. This session boiling now, go on crazy. To walk on. massive crazy. And the rude boys get ready to get on. We got the work from on and on and on. I wanna read them say, give me rhythm. Make me see you bend right over. All the ladies skin out your bumper. Wrong and wrong, wrong and wrong, wrong and wrong, wrong and wrong. Make me see you go on crazy. Hold on to your man and listen. Wrong and wrong, wrong and wrong, wrong and wrong, wrong and wrong. Bend down low, push back slow, hands up in the air, cock back the wheel, shake up your boom, left to right, all the long girl, day and night. Bend down low, push back slow. Oh my gosh, all them sexy ladies, let me see you walk up your waist. You want a full session, rhythm, make sure you got WD party to make sure your waistline is stiff. Bend down low, push back slow, hands in the air, cock back your rear, shake up your boom, left to right, roll it down girl, day and night, push back slow, bend down low, chase it up, oh my gosh, rhythm, rhythm I'm making, rhythm I'm making, ladies, make me see you walk your waist, bend down low, push back slow, bend down.
Yeah, Daddy Shoes, he's spending some time here with me and introducing at the same time his music to St. Maarten. I believe all of this is in celebration of the 55th Carnival celebration. We are just about on the toes, just ahead of getting started, but it's good to hear some of the music. What I want called Daddy Shoes? Because
This one that just was playing?
yeah.
This one called Bend Back.
What I could understand, but I couldn't put a title to this one.
This one is called Bend Back. It's just like a motion. You see what happened? A lot of people like to dance. They have a lot of great, awesome dancers in St.Maarten. And people love, Carnival used to be like movementations. I remember years ago back then when they used to have judging of the troops, the Carnival troops.
They had to
they used
perform.
to come from the village. They used to leave the bands go into the village, and a lot of those things people miss. Leave the bands come into the village, and then the troops jam, and then they will go and parade on top of stage one time.
Yeah.
And then they will have like a, how they call this word, if I'm not mistaken, choreography of how, let's say for instance, you have a
The
dance,
move, yeah.
the movementation for the song is this, which part they would win the prizes. But all of these kind of things is like it is not there before.
Yeah.
So all of these things.
You only dance on the road. Well, some choreography has been seen on the road.
Yes,
too,
you're
like
seeing them too. Yes.
right there by the stoplight.
Okay.
That's
yes.
a judging point.
A judging point.
And you
yes.
would see some of the troops have the choreography. They dance whatever style.
Right.
But it used to be done on the stage
It used
back
to be
in the
done
day.
on the stage. You see, you have the judging points too, and then I'm not telling the Carnival committee what to do, but you're hearing the word
Listen,
road match.
you have a right to your own
you
opinion.
have the word road match, but where's the road match being judged on the stage, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So I a little confused with that, So like I say,
Once upon a time, it used to be on the road.
yes, it used to be on the road. I mean, I would say it used to have much more excitement on that too.
Yeah, because you have to
know,
judge
the
who is
judge,
playing
and
the song,
Yes, and that too would put the musicians more into
playing the local
playing
song.
the local songs,
Yeah.
and really playing the music.
Yeah.
Because they would say, well, hey guys, listen, they tell us we got to play, and they're gonna pay us this certain amount of money for us to play for the parade, but we have to make sure play these songs them here, and then you have to take this person's song and practice this song. That time the musicians, they really used to play, but now everything is like, okay, whatsoever, and the band here, my band, or what the band would be, that we have to play everybody music. Somebody asked me someday here, you remember you used to have Scorpio Record Shop years ago? And when you walk into Scorpio Record Shop, you would have a section for reggae, you have a section for soca, for zuki. So if you have a CD, you're going to want to know where to place you. But now, with us now, with the band now, we are very versatile. We play all different type of music. Not saying that we are not important in that particular type of music. Like someday here,
But the music that I'm hearing from you,
right,
sound pretty much like St. Maarten style of music.
Thank you very much for identifying that. Because you see what happens, right? Many people that hear the music, a guy asked me once, you program that? I say, yeah. You sure? Where from? I say, from right here. He say, but your dog has like sing kits, you got this and that. But I say, within that, you're still going to hear St. Maarten unique style inside of that. You understand what I mean? So you have to go into depth. Like not cutting you across. I was interviewed on SOS Radio some other day here, and a Trinidad lady that hosted a show. On the she said the same thing. She said we are not against the Bonya music, but she's saying now that she remember the Bonya music. This is what she said. She said she remember the Bonya music was when they had a conch shell. You know, that was a Bonya music. And then she saying she could remember too. She raised up around St. Maarten, but she was back and forth in Trinidad and back in the States and thing. And she said that those St. Maarten style was basically soca music. You know, as again, not against the Bonya music, but you see, example. You have Dominica, they stick to the Bonya music. You have Santo Domingo, they go stick to the bachata. You have St. Thomas, they keep to the crucian. But you see, St. Maarten is so versatile that we plays everybody music, but a lot of people can't play our music. And that's what makes us so unique. So we got to represent our country to the fullest, not against our country, big enough French side, Dutch side. Example, like for Carnival 2026, the songs that we are trying to come out with because of financial, we're trying to come out with them. I have just out of the 10, I have brand new 2026 songs, the whole band. But out of the 10, on top of the site, you're going to see me doing a little post. One called Flag Fest, one called We Going Outside, one called Girls We Want to Have Fun. There's a lot of different ones with a lot of different variety, but it's just for people to see how the vibes is.
You look like you just put your music or the work you do
right
on your page. You gotta let people know how to get to your page. Whether it's the TikTok or you use Facebook too?
I use Facebook, I use TikTok,
YouTube,
Instagram,
TikTok, YouTube, and something else.
Yes.
Let people know how. Because
the information,
that's how they're gonna see what you're doing.
For the information for the IG, you can reach
Instagram.
me on IG, Instagram. It is SH. Repeating again. Sorry again. Instagram is SHOES SXMVIBRATION. That is shoes. St. Maarten Vibration Band.
Okay.
Yes. Then you have
that's
TikTok.
IG.
Yes.
And TikTok.
TikTok is SYLVIASIMMON 362. And then the Facebook page is Wilfred Simmons, which is WILFRIED, last name SIMMON. Everybody knows my musical name, aka Daddy Shoes. But behind the Wilfred Simmons, the background logo, what they got to look for, saying SXM Vibration Band, you go see it in red and blue. And then the YouTube, I doesn't do much on YouTube. The YouTube is also SYLVIASIMMON. And if they want to get, again once more, if they want to get the songs from Carnival 2024, 2025, like I said, we are busy with 2026. Just a few posts you're going to see what we're coming out for 2026. But if they want to get Carnival 2025, 24 songs, which is still fresh, they can WhatsApp this number +1721 58 841 82. All right, I'm trying to reach out to the DJs them. I have one USB stick with the songs from Carnival 2025 on it. So just in case they want to reach me, they could get me in contact with me. Just WhatsApp text me on the +1721 58 841 82, or send me a message through the TikTok or either the Instagram. We'll get in contact with me then. But remember, it's a band. It's not only about me. It's a band.
The whole point is to be able to give them an opportunity to reach you.
Correct.
And also to see what you're doing.
Correct.
If they are following you on either Instagram, TikTok, or wherever, at least they would be able to see what you're doing.
Thank you very much.
So it sounds like you're saying that you still have more to release for 2026. You have not.
What I brought here, I mean, is just most of 7 songs I brought here. I can't have all them played because of air timing. But those are songs from Carnival 2025. Much people didn't get to hear them because we had fallen into a financial problem last year. We didn't get a chance to even bring out USB. Look, we're trying to see if it would be possible, if we could even get on the road for Juve Morning. This year, Juve Morning. You know, I even have a pre.
But that's what the music sounds like. I'm listening to it, and it
Well-
sounds pretty much like what you would hear on a Juve morning.
Well, thank you very much again. But what I'm saying now, the band is a versatile band, but we're trying to see if we could get to play for any carnival troupe that is available. But you know, things is really rough on the sandpaper. You know, right now, sound system right now, we trying to see if we could get out on the road for Juve morning and also to play for Carnival Parade.
Okay.
You know, but it is really rough. But we're trying to even get the funds for recording the 2026. Like I said, what you're hearing here now is just 2025 songs.
Still fresh.
Alright? Still fresh. That was saying. Thank you very much for that. But I have brand new tracks, 10 brand new tracks. We're looking for finance to record it. One of them you're going to see on the post, one called Flag Mess. The other one called They Got to Get It Here, only in St.Maarten. The other one called Fairy Independent Lady. Then you have Girls Want to Have Fun. Then you have PBM Party Mix Part 3. We have Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. If you can remember years ago when they had Jam Band, they had Party Mix and them kind of thing with rhythm and this and that. That's why it is also too. But it's a whole scenery, you know. So 2026, brand new songs, 10 tracks, but we try to get a finance for that, you know. But if they go on the post and everything on the medias and the media, they're going to see how we're doing the posts. But those are just the songs coming out. You know, a few of them then. But remember, it's not only carnival music; it's a variety of different music also.
You do anything else other than programming?
I just do
the beats?
graphical artwork, graphical artwork creation.
Okay.
Like video promotions for like business work, like want to have the business promoting and them kind of things. Nothing really big, but you don't know where you can reach. Because be honest with you, St.Maarten got to really work in unity within itself. This country is a very unique country, not bringing down any other country, but if we don't push ourselves, we have so much of local talent, so much of gifted people here, and if we don't try to push ourselves, a lot of people is looking at us. You know,
You used to help your father with the graphics. I know he used to do
my father used to be doing the bus signs self as his creativity for years. He did it how do you call it, I would say
On his hand.
on his hand.
Yes.
I doing it digitally through the little phone. You know, everything now is graphical.
But when you see the work he does, it doesn't look like it's handwork.
he had a motto called a proper job takes time.
Oh.
You know? So sometimes when you see...
That's what he always used to say.
Yes. You know, sometimes in life, some people gonna come by you for a song. You know, sometimes people will come and say, boy, you quick. You just drop this down like that. But what happening now is because you have the experience in what you're doing, you're gonna drop it down. But sometimes too, when you think somebody's doing, right, and they give you something like that and they charge you a price, you gotta respect them for the price.
Yeah.
Because it's you come to them. They just saying just bring that up just like that. You know, they take the time with the knowledge and what experience they have and they giving you the work.
You just work like late at nights or you do all your work during the
I
daytime?
can't say day or night. When anything hit me, it get to me, I get up, I say I go and sleep, and just how I go sleep, boy, I up again. And then sometimes when a melody come to your head or anything come to your head,
Yeah.
bam, you do it one time.
Okay.
And it's always good when you throw down something, boom, you record it, boom, you put it on a paper, pap, you record it, bam, because remember, it's a lot of thinking, it's a lot of thoughts that go through the mind, and then you could say you're gonna have this, it sound good. And then when you say it sound good, you go sleep, or you get up, or you do something else, and next idea come. So you always got to put idea by idea by idea, listen to it. Also too, not because we believe, or even though somebody say, me for me, somebody say, Wendell Moore, you're a good host. In life, thank you to who's listening, but people mustn't leave those things go to their head. Always listen to those that is advising you too. Like if somebody compliment you, and even your listeners, whoever's listening to you, this song good, you know. But if you change or you think you could change that, don't put in your mind, yeah man, who you think you be? I the best. No, don't come with that kind of mentality. What you gotta do is try to do what they say. Try it. And if it work, it work. It's nothing wrong with trying. But if you have that kind of mentality, like, you understand? The great Michael Jackson, what passed away. He's a Virgo. I'm a Virgo. You know, not bragging on any sense, but you have to, in life, everything you do, you got to just try to listen. Somebody say changes because everybody gonna have a different flavor, advice, a taste to whatever it may be. So you just got to put in your tools and your trees.
You should be familiar with how people take music on occasion, because
Correct.
some of it grab you right away. song, you have to hear it once, twice, 3 times, and then
Yes.
you realize, ooh, this is a good song, you know.
This is a good
but not
song.
only after you've heard it several times.
Correct.
And I think you should have an idea as to whether you believe we are staying too late to come out with music for Carnival sometimes.
I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm gonna tell you something. You're right, 100%. You know why? There's a lot of competition out there. All right, and the world is about competition now. And like I say, if you don't push and promote yourself,
Hold on a second. I think I have a call for you, my big man. So
All right.
let me go to the telephone. Yes, caller. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm calling to pick up our own people there on the radio, Mr. Shoes. Bigging up for releasing whatever he released there, his songs, and tell him go continue the good work.
All right, man.
thank you. Big up to you one time. Enough respect. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
All right. Well, that's good.
Bye.
You see, that's encouraging. If you ask
Thank you very
me,
much.
when
Thank
it
you very
comes
much,
to
man.
The fact that people not only listening, but you come a long way. You know?
Yes, I have.
You come
But God
along.
Almighty.
Yeah.
And what I want
So talk to
say,
me about whether or not, because I think one of the excuses that I often hear is people they want to keep it to their chest until it's time to sing it, you know, and then it comes out late, and then we don't get a chance to really appreciate how good the song is.
well, Wendell, I'm gonna be very honest with you. See what went on here? I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm very straightforward, very straight. As you see me here, as you hear me speaking, I on your program, as I'm on PJD's program. I say Wendell Moore, but I'm not bigging up Wendell Moore. I'm bigging up the whole crew of St.Maarten. You know, even though I'm a musician for years, you gonna hear me saying, aka Daddy Shoes or either say Man Vibration Band or not. I'm gonna still say Youth is a good band. Shadow Man, Versatile, King Bay, DJ Polly. I'm gonna still big them up. You know why? We all is human and nobody is perfect. Only the great Almighty. Everybody got a unique style, but somebody will have a little taste, more advantages, more than anybody else. So what
but
I'm saying,
you shouldn't fear that, though.
no, but you see,
that's
you
part
see
of the
what
variety.
what happens is that a lot of us, be honestly, have like an ego. We in a competition too much instead of enjoying what we're doing.
Yeah.
And
I
what
think that's
that
the key
is
there.
keep us back. We wait to hear, hey boy, you know what happened? We the top dog.
Yeah.
So we gonna wait till they come out and everybody gonna be waiting on us. But when you wait so long,
Yeah.
if you know you
You
can
don't
release
give
something,
your song a chance
yeah,
to
because
grab on to people.
like you just said, this person, everybody got a timing to like something. Some people when they hear a song come out, they can say, hey, by the song hit me one time, it grab me. Other people gonna say, listen, it's gonna take me time. Because the other person may so know what is music and whatever it might be, but they're gonna say it's gonna take time for me to grab it in. But the other person what taking that time is somebody what maybe deeper into music than the
Yeah.
person what just listen. So but what you have to do now, my stupid advice, I would say stupid advice, but it depends on one listen to it. When it comes to Carnival, St.Maarten Carnival is what
Look
is
at your
big.
song, man.
St.Maarten Carnival is what will make the biggest, is what is bringing the most venues and
Revenues.
business to St. Maarten. Let's say, for instance, if you have to hear now that St. Maarten Carnival is the only way for St. Maarten's survival, what are we going to do next? Think about it, Wendell. Seeing what's going on in the world right now, even Donald Trump.
I
and all
feel
might want
people
come
should
with that.
just, you have a song, just drop it.
Just drop it. Because if you see Carnival is in April,
Yeah.
we should start promoting this from time it is, let's
February,
say,
March.
that's too early still. That's too late still.
Yeah.
Let's say April. Let's say for instance we going in. Okay, we going. Carnival is here now. Let's say for instance Gospel Life 2027 coming.
Yeah.
Right. Carnival next year is 2027. Gospel Life. From time you see November hit, start promoting.
Yeah.
6
Start
months.
dropping.
Because February Trinidaders do that.
Yeah.
Trinidaders wait.
They don't
Look,
wait
St.
till
Kitts
February.
Carnivals be in
December.
In December. You know, and you got to push Carnival in Trinidaders be February. So you got to start start promote. I think from time November
From
or
early,
December.
yeah.
You got to push because remember there's other countries has Carnival too.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
when people booking flights,
I think we are hurting ourselves by not putting things out there early, man, because
That's a
the
problem.
time for Carnival finishes so fast.
Yes.
The week and a half
Time
or 2
goes
weeks
very,
of the
very
case
fast, yes.
finish so fast before you know it, everybody's in a different mode.
correct.
And you're Great song you took time to put together. Ain't get a chance to really play
Get
enough so they
established.
can get on.
Exactly. Yes.
So I think people need to work a little early. I mean, and like you said, drop it for your love.
Drop it for
Look
the
at
love,
look
yeah.
at Genius. Genius retired from doing everything, but he's still dropping something. Yeah, he have a new song that he dropped for 55. I don't know if you ever heard it, but
I
if you
think I
listen
heard
to
it some other day. Yes,
Yeah.
it sounds very good.
So
too.
big up to people like him, man.
Right.
I got some other friends who just not doing anything. Or, yeah, it is what it is. Everybody live their own life.
Correct.
Shoes.
Correct. Thank you very much, man. Wendell.
Keep going, like the caller said. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thank you very much
you're
to
doing-
everybody out there. Big up yourself, St.Maarten, or Dutch side, French
Yeah.
side. Regardless if you're from St.Maarten or not, big up yourself. And I'm going to just say it too, always give God thanks. Always give God thanks. Instead of people praying and just praying, because most people just have a style of praying, just want more and more and more, and end up being greedy. Give God thanks. Thank God for what you have, and He going to shine upon you.
All right. For the last minute or so, please give
Right.
people the idea of where they can reach your music, how they can get to see what you're doing online, your IG, your TikTok. Please give
Okay,
them
for the last
message.
before I go again, thank you everybody. The information here for St.Maarten Vibration Band, as I say, is not me alone, it's a band, but however here, the information, if I want to get our Carnival 2025 songs, 2025 and 2024, mind me, 2026 songs are coming soon, alright, but we're trying to get a finance to record that. However, the information, if you want to get our Carnival 2025 songs, 2024, the WhatsApp text is +1721 58 841 82. Repeating again, +1721 58 841 82. For you all to see what's going down, just for like entertainment vibes. IG, Instagram is SHOES. Repeating again, sorry about IG is
SHOES.
SHOES
SXM
SXM VIBRATIONBAND.
Yeah,
Shoes
Vibration
St.Maarten
Band.
Vibration Band. Then you have TikTok, which is SYLVIESIMMON362. Wilfred Simmons has a Facebook page. They have many of them, but this one you have to check on Wilfred Simmons. The background logo going to say SXM Vibration Band. You're going to see red and white. Representing St.Maarten, you don't know. And then St.Maarten, and on the YouTube is SYLVIESIMMON. Alright, as I say, 2026 you're going to see me with just three posts. One song's called Flag Fest, the other one called Girls Just Wanna Have Fun, and we're going outside. Just 3 teasers just for Carnival 2026, but we didn't get finances yet to record those.
All right.
That's
Okay,
it.
Shoes. Thanks a lot, man, for
Thank you
coming
very
in and
much,
sharing
Wendell,
your time.
Have a nice
and I'm
day.
happy to be able to put your
Everybody,
music out
just
there.
advise, be very careful out there. Tomorrow's Bacchanal. Everybody is waiting for this time. A lot of people like to party, French side, Dutch side. Let me try to keep the violence and the peace down. Try not to give the police them, because the police themselves want to walk up in the jam too. So make sure the police, French side, Dutch side, everybody be safe. Give yourself a lot of protection. Don't cause no violence, nothing. Keep your head on.
All right. That's it for today, folks. Let Joan take us out with a little bit, whether or not she still have some of it queued up. Yeah. And you'll get a chance to hear it. I'll be back again tomorrow, God's willing. An invitation for you to join me then. Take care, folks.
Wiggle it, your bottom girl bounce it. Make me see you wiggle it. Go on, you be wild.
St.Maarten, massive, are you ready?